base, but I'm really proud with the way
When it
things
comes
are
out,
going.
we definitely got to talk about it.
Yes.
Wait, is everybody here?
Yeah.
They are?
Mhm.
Okay. Damn it. I wanted to ask one more question.
Go ahead.
Let's do it.
Okay. And before we close out, I'm sorry. I just have to ask this because you made it, and we talked about this a little bit last time, but I really want the audience to understand this concept. You made a video about the adored and the adoree, right? Between men and women.
The adored and the adorer.
Yes, sorry. Can you talk about that a little bit and why men need to understand that being the adored is where you need to be as the man?
Sure. It's actually pretty easy to understand. I call it the balance of attraction. The fundamental axiom is that it's not possible for two people to like each other exactly the same amount. It's not possible. That means that in any relationship, one person likes the other person more and the other person likes the other person less. This is the adored. This is the adorer. There are pros and cons to each.
Yeah.
But in general, most people, men and women, want to be the adorer because the adorer gets to be with the one they love, and that's where all the feels come. That's supposed to be like the most profound, beautiful, ecstatic experience that you can have in life is the opportunity to be with the one you love. The issue is that if a man is the adorer, it forces the woman into the adored mode, and the adored gets to be loved by the one they're with. These people maybe have more control or power in this situation, but they have less of an emotional experience. It's not as fun to be loved by the one you're with. It's way more exhilarating to be with the one that you love. And in general, boredom is going to drive women out of a relationship sooner than men.
Yep.
And so it's been said that you can make a woman feel anything except bored, and there's some truth to that. And the longer she's in the position of being the adored, she's on that pedestal and you're looking up to her, the less she's having an emotional experience and the more she might be looking for the door. Also, if you're looking up at her, she's looking down at you. And a woman wants to look up to her man and think, man, I'm lucky to be with this guy. He is tall, he is strong, he is rich, he is competent. How can she do that to the guy who's staring up at her with puppy dog eyes?
Yeah.
So what I tell guys, especially guys in their 20s, a lot of nice guys, they're well-meaning men. They're doing what they think they're supposed to do vis-a-vis women, is that if they have to make a voluntary sacrifice of being the adorer so that the woman can be in that role for the stability of the relationship.
Yeah.
Because the longer the woman is up here and she's not having the emotional experience and she's looking down at the man, the days of that relationship are numbered. So I understand you like to do nice things for the woman. You like to praise her. You like to put her up on that shelf. But if you do that, you're basically kind of adoring her out of the relationship.
Well said.
Yeah, and I wanted you guys to hear that from him because so many men make that mistake where they adore the woman too much, and you rob her of the emotional stimuli of being the adorer.
That's right.
The women need to be in that position where they feel in love, etc., because they respond more favorably with their emotions. As a guy, you like your girl, that's good enough for you. But for your woman, she needs to literally love you and adore you for you to get the best out of her.
Like is great. I mean, Patrice O'Neal talked about that.
Yeah.
He said the best situation was the woman loved the man and the man liked the woman.
And you know what it relates to about this? On a deeper level, if she is adoring you, she'll let you have other women. If you're adoring, so for example,
She'll what?
if she's adoring you, she will say, you know what? All right, here's other women. I understand because he's that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Versus the opposite, if you're adoring her, hold on, you're giving me time, attention, and resources. I don't want to share that with other women.
Sure.
And as a result,
I've noticed that men care way more about a woman's sexual fidelity, and women care more about a man's, let's say, emotional fidelity.